Tuesday, May 30th, 2023. Morning edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated video. First, this day in history.
1381, beginning of the Peasants' Revolt in England. 1631, publication of Gazette de France, the first French newspaper. 1642, from this date, all honors granted by Charles I of England are retroactively annulled by Parliament. Today's obituaries.
Thomas Bergenthal, 89, Czechoslovak-born American international lawyer, law school dean, and judge of the International Court of Justice, 2000-2010. Michelle Cote, 72, Canadian actor, Cruising Bar, Life After Love, Crazy. Raymond Doc Percy, 71, Nigerian media executive, founder of AIT Stroke. And now on to today's news. Business news.
Dow Jones futures rise on debt ceiling deal. Tesla leads 9 stocks near buy points. Vertical bar Investors Business Daily. Investors Business Daily. AI summary of this story. I'm sorry, but there seems to be a misunderstanding. I don't have any article to summarize based on your input. Could you please clarify or provide a topic for me to write about?
Oil steady after U.S. debt deal, but rate hike worries linger. Readers. AI summary of this story. Oil prices rose as the market weighed a possible U.S. debt ceiling agreement that could avert a default against future Federal Reserve interest rate hikes that could curb energy demand. Brent crude futures settled 0.2% higher, while U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude gained 0.3%. However, any support for oil prices from a potential debt deal is likely to be short-lived. Analysts are now pricing in a 50-50 chance of a 25 basis point interest rate increase by the Federal Reserve at its June 13th, 14 meeting. Science news.
A logjam as big as Manhattan is battling climate change. For now, the Washington Post. AI summary of this story. A huge pileup of ancient logs in northern Canada, almost as big as Manhattan, is at risk of breaking up due to climate change, according to a study conducted by researchers at Michigan Technological University. The logs could release millions of tons of carbon into the atmosphere. Natural carbon sinks such as forests and peatlands help trap more carbon than they release into the atmosphere. But not all carbon stores are resilient to rising temperatures. The scientists are mapping the amount of carbon trapped in wood in the Arctic and how much could be lost due to climate change.
Why do animals keep evolving into crabs? LiveScience.com. AI summary of this story. The evolution of the crab-like body plan known as carcinization has occurred at least 5 separate times among decapod crustaceans, which includes crabs, lobsters, and shrimp. Scientists are not certain why this phenomenon, an example of convergent evolution, happens repeatedly among closely related animals. However, the fact that carcinization happens frequently suggests that evolution is flexible and dynamic, according to Javier Luque, a senior research associate in the Department of Zoology at the University of Cambridge.
Now, a poem about today's science news. Oh, hear ye, good folks around, for a tale of wonder shall astound. A logjam as big as Manhattan is here, a warrior in Earth's time of fear, fighting climate change with all its might. Oh, how it glimmers in the sunlight. But lo, another tale doth unfold of animals and how they behold the urge to evolve, to change in form, and thus to crabs they do transform. Why this be we cannot say, but nature hath its mysterious way. So heed ye well, dear friends of mine, these tales of earth both grand and fine, for the world is ever in motion, and we must strive to quell the commotion. Health news.
Is my immune system healthy? What to know about testing, boosting it. The Washington Post. AI summary of this story. If you catch a few run-of-the-mill infections each year, you do not need to test the state of your immune system. However, if you get sick frequently, you should talk to your physician about testing and possible conditions like genetic disorders or diabetes that can weaken immunity. To support your immune system, it is essential to get routine vaccinations, consume a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, and exercise regularly. Claims that probiotics or supplements can improve the body's ability to fight infections have not been proven by research. Entertainment news.
Questions face family that claimed they adopted adult masquerading as 6-year-old lawyer Fox News.
Adipurish second song, divine and soothing, Gulta.
Hulk Hogan comments on Roman Reigns' length of current WWE World Title reign, Wrestling Inc.
Now a poem about today's entertainment news. Oh, questions doth plague this family, so who claim to have adopted a child, you know, but 'tis not a child at all, they say, but a grown-up masquerading as a 6-year-old they pay. And Adipurush, a film of great renown, doth release its second song, divine and soothing sound. The music is a balm to all who hear, and in the hearts of fans it doth endear. But Hulk Hogan doth not share the same view. He speaks of Roman Reigns and his title reign. Anew he doth opine 'tis too long and not quite right. But fans of Roman Reigns, they doth put up a fight. Now a silly joke or two to lighten the mood after all the heavy stuff.
How do you fix a damaged jack-o'-lantern? You use a pumpkin patch. What happens to a frog's car when it breaks down? It gets towed. Hope you enjoyed today's artificial intelligence-generated news digest. For more, please subscribe, hit the bell button to activate notifications, and make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.